So, Marvel just dropped some massive news. Vanessa Kirby is officially our Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, for the new Fantastic Four. And yeah, you see some fans online kind of scratching their heads, asking, her? Why? But if you've been paying attention, you know exactly what's going on here.
Okay, let's really get into this, because this is so much more than just a casting announcement. This is a move, a calculated, strategic move. And once you understand the path Vanessa Kirby has carved out for herself, you'll see that Marvel didn't just hire an actress. They recruited a secret weapon for the entire future of the MCU. So, in this explainer, we're going to dig into how Kirby quietly built this incredible career, turning herself into one of Hollywood's most versatile and reliable engines. And more importantly, why Marvel basically just handed her the keys to their whole next phase.
To really get Marvel's endgame here, we've got to go back, way back to the beginning, to the breakout role that really laid the foundation for everything that came after.
And that role was, of course, Princess Margaret in The Crown. Her performance wasn't just good. It was electrifying. I mean, she made cigarettes and side eyes feel like high Shakespeare, you know? And it worked. She won a BAFTA, and suddenly the whole world of prestige, serious drama, knew her name.
But this is where the story gets really interesting. Instead of just staying in her lane, doing fancy period dramas for the next 10 years, she took this wild left turn. She pivoted, hard, straight into the world of massive, big-budget action movies. And this move just shows you the incredible range we're talking about. On one hand, you have the regal, simmering tension of Princess Margaret, and on the other, you get the pure chaos and deadly elegance of the White Widow in Mission Impossible. She completely refused to be put in a box. She proved she could own a scene with just a quiet look or with a knife in her hand.
And look, she didn't just participate in these movies, she mastered them. You know how most actors get totally swallowed up by the sheer force of a Tom Cruise movie? Not Kirby. No way. She stole every single scene she was in. Then she does Hobbs and Shaw, and it's like she's playing fight scenes with the precision of dialogue. Hollywood was officially on notice. Vanessa Kirby can do it all.
And this is the part where all the pieces start clicking into place. She starts to bring all these skills together, shifting from just being an actress for hire to becoming a real power player, somebody who's taking control of her own story. Just when everybody thought they had her figured out as an action star, boom, she drops this. Pieces of a Woman was just a raw, devastating performance, an absolute gut punch. It was this powerful reminder that under that blockbuster cool, there was an actress with absolutely profound dramatic depth.
And the critics agreed. The acclaim was instantaneous. She won the super prestigious Volpe Cup at the Venice Film Festival, and then she gets an Oscar nomination for Best Actress. She proved, without a shadow of a doubt, that she could bounce between gritty art house drama and a giant blockbuster without even breaking a sweat.
This momentum just kept going, right into Ridley Scott's Napoleon. As Josephine, she became the absolute center of that movie, its gravitational pull. I mean, even when she's sharing the screen with a titan like Joaquin Phoenix, your eyes are always drawn to her.
So here's the crucial thing to understand. None of this is an accident. This isn't luck. This is a career built by design meticulously. She masters both sides of the coin, prestige and blockbusters, and then she leverages that power. She starts her own production company, Aluna Entertainment, and locks in a first-look deal with Netflix. That gives her the power to control her own narrative.
And on top of all of that, she's scandal-proof. Remember those ridiculous dating rumors about her and Tom Cruise? She just laughed him off. The only time she really makes headlines outside of her work is when she's voicing support for other women in the industry. For a studio like Marvel, that kind of quiet reliability, that is a superpower all on its own. No drama, just clarity.
Which brings us all the way back to Marvel. Now that we've seen all the pieces of the puzzle, let's put them together and you'll see why she is the perfect strategic choice to be the new anchor for the future of the MCU.
When you add it all up, what you have is this incredibly formidable portfolio. She brings Oscar-level credibility, she has proven blockbuster strength, she has the strategic mind of a producer, and now she's got the full momentum of the entire Marvel machine behind her. See, Marvel didn't just hire a famous face, they hired a complete powerhouse. And her role is absolutely central to their plans. She's not just in one movie. She's starting as Sue Storm, who's being set up as the real brain and heart of the Fantastic Four. Then, she's already lined up for Avengers Doomsday. This isn't a one-and-done deal. This is a foundational role for the next decade of Marvel stories.
So this is it. This is the key takeaway.
Marvel is in a transition period, right? They needed a quiet giant to help steer the ship. They didn't hire a flashy name just to make headlines. They hired a powerful, reliable, and ridiculously talented engine to be the emotional anchor for whatever comes next.
So after laying out the whole picture of her career, from prestige darling to action hero to a real Hollywood power player, I guess it's time for your final verdict.
So which version of Vanessa Kirby do you think is her absolute best? Is it the razor-sharp wit of Princess Margaret, the brutal efficiency of Hattie Shaw, or is it the quiet, strategic power we're about to see from Sue Storm? It's a tough call, right? And that just proves how formidable she truly is.